Good morning, guys. I'm your host, AD Zach Dawson. This is episode 14 of NBA 2K16. Every 3 to 4 days a week, the Iamacreator weekly schedule format. If you guys are joining in, want to catch more 2K16 till I pick up The Last of Us 2 this Friday at GameStop, be sure to hit that red support button if you guys are new in the chat. You guys can also smash the like button if you guys are no stranger, but not putting dislikes or anything beyond it. There's also anybody in the chat that does have a Facebook and a Twitter account. You can do so. Follow me on Twitter if you'd like. I'm not that hard to find with stay connect with or anything that's small, medium, or big. When we watch our videos in full, like the videos in full, share them, tweet them out, guys, and as good as we can. And we're good to go, as good as we can. Hold on, let me edit my left ear real quick, hold on. Then we'll get started. And if you guys want to vote for the idol, you guys can vote Aladdin or the Greatest Showman. You guys let me know. As it will be the winless, only loneliest team. As it will be the 0-13 Lakers traveling to Golden State to take on the 9-6 Warriors. 0-13 Lakers looking for their first win this morning before I pick up The Last of Us 2 on Friday at GameStop. So, see what it comes down to a little bit. So for this morning, guys, how is everyone doing today? Hope you guys are good. By keep paying it forward and being rewarded, never ask for support back in between. But yeah, BL3 was good last night. It was really good last night. So you guys will have BL3 tonight, as far as I know. And then, I was off yesterday and today. I go back tomorrow, which is 8 to 1, so that means, guys, tomorrow you guys will have, a new episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake, for sure. And then I'm off the 19th and 20th, so Final Fantasy VII this Friday as well, and then Doom Eternal this weekend. So it all depends what's going to be happening between the appointments between my opponent and I, since it's been about 1,082 days right now. 1082 today, guys, of the group. If you guys, if anybody has having a good morning so far today, staying tuned in, going into GameStop this Friday, I am prepared to pay the rest of The Last of Us 2 this week. Pick that up, pay the rest of the money. And then I'm gonna put, I'm also still trading in Skyrim over there. So I will be trading that in as well, looking at either 22 or 20 bucks coming out of trading credit. Well, they don't do cash due to the coronavirus, but that'll be this week. And I'm thinking about pre-ordering one of 2 games that I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about either trying to pre-order Star Wars Squadrons on October 2nd. I mean, I'm not going to put a pre-order on Assassin's Creed Valhalla yet. That's not going to be the plan yet. I just think it's too early, too obvious, and you know. But if I do pre-order it, it would be after September 17th. By the time I pick up Cyberpunk 2077, I'm telling you. So that won't be a problem at all. You guys will get fresh Isaiah news today as well. Same with tonight. It's the 0-13 Lakers looking for their first win, as they are hosting the 9-6 Golden State Warriors. Now, most of the Warrior teams for the 9-6 Warriors, they know Kobe Bryant very well too, as far as I know. And timeout. Was that a timeout already? But at 0-13 Lakers. Well, that must have been a quick timeout, guys. I'm pretty sure it might have been, or it might have not been. But so far today, so after I passed out earlier this last night, well, I was a little more tired since I was a little more tired so far today, and I mean last night, since I was up since 5:30 or 6 yesterday, and this morning I was up around 6:30, a little after 7, but it hasn't been that bad of a feeling. As far as my Angel goes, she hasn't been getting a new battery yet, but she did tell you guys that she misses you guys, she loves you guys in the chat, and she's hoping to come back by the time she gets her battery in the mail at her house. But, well, it all depends. Warner Deadside, how are you? How you doing, brother? Play some class, get some rock and roll, brother. But, how are things going today, Deadside? I can't complain. After the break, 0-13 Lakers finally get their first win. They can put the money where their mouth is a little bit. Kobe trying to get there. No. Things are fine. Oh, that's good. So, what's you been up to this week? Thompson. And a first dunk for the 9-6 Warriors. Let's see how the 0-13 Lakers can do. So, how is the, so I was also going to mention, how is The Last of Us going? Since I do know it was a former Game of the Year contender. Former Game of the Year nominee in the past. Stolen by Andrew Bogut. Here come 9-6 Warriors, Curry on the right. And he got a 2-point shot. But either way, I didn't fully beat the very first Last of Us. So, I've only played it a little bit for the PS3. But there's only 2 reasons why I didn't get back to the story. Why? Do you think a lot of people will be talking about this game? That game for sure. Well, I do know Last of Us 2 might be a big Game of the Year contender this year. With that, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Resident Evil 3, Nemesis Rise Resistance, Valorant, I don't know, maybe. Because it's not a 9 out of 10 though. 9 or 8 out of 10. But, did you watch any of the, PS5 reveals this week? Earlier this week, that site? I mean, there's been some big games that I'm gonna be lurking in next year. But guys, I still have the PS5 very well in hand this year, so, going into Christmas time, say second, it's 4-1 in favor of the 9-6 Warriors, 7:33 to go in the first quarter. First time out was actually the beginning of the first quarter. Oh, alright. But the big surprise for me is Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, the PS5 image. With Brother Mark and I were talking a little bit about it the last couple of days, since I always put love first before anything else puts first sight. With that, the PS5, you guys in the chat, and, you know, anything with Perseverance, stolen by Steph Curry. Here come the 9-6 Warriors of the season. So, as they're trying to sign to burst the party. And nope, rebound by D'Angelo Russell. Russell gives it to, he only has the only point, 1 rebound. 6:42 to go in the first quarter. Curry maybe? Russell got it. That's right, 3 points, 1 rebound already. But yeah, inside of the PS5 system, guys, inside that part, I just think it's gonna be very massive. Very massive, very interesting. Since I'm getting in the holidays this year, and that's still being it will be complete as my final system, as far as I know. Let's go off. Kobe, never mind. Kobe has first 2 points. He's like, give me that ball for the 0-13 Lakers. It's mine. I'm a legend. But it all depends. I mean, what about Cyberpunk, buddy? Have you thought about getting that? I mean, Cyberpunk, I occasionally still have $10, but since I'm going to GameStop this Friday, because I go back to work tomorrow in the morning, I won't be putting an additional $20 on Cyberpunk this week. See what that marches in. Russell. And nope, rebound by Draymond Green. But it all depends, guys. Curry. Got it, 2-point shot. 5:15 to go in the first quarter, 10-5. 96 Warriors win 6-7-15. And we'll have to see. Right. But it all depends. I mean, Cyberpunk only has $10. I'm planning on putting an additional 20. By the time I trade in Skyrim for the Switch. So that's mathematically going into something. Smith. No. Rebound by Draymond Green. Like in the hands of the 96 Warriors. 2-point shot. Got it. 4:37 to go in the first quarter. I do know that Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart might be getting a... I've heard that there will be some kind of female Lumbax thing. Female Lumbax playable character. And I don't see that being realistic or anything. I mean, that's tough, but I just think it'll be great. I mean, Ratchet and Clank, I'm definitely buying for the PS5 next year, as far as I know. As far as most of the other investments for next year, well, all I have to do is just transfer this information on the PS4, as it's been 5.5 years to the PS5. But with that said, let me ask you a question. You can be a little legit about this. Since I'm looking to trade in my PS4, if I were to buy the PS5, do you still think $200 is not that bad of a safe bet for my pudding? I mean, he hasn't gotten a new battery in the mail for the since he's ever been at the last couple of weeks, but I just think $200 is a lot of money. Doing a lot of things for the PS5 going into the holidays. But the plan for pre-orders for next year, I can get to plenty of it, but we'll see. But I have to get through this Friday though, because Assassin's Creed Valhalla is too early. I'm gonna wait until after the month of September to pick up Cyberpunk, make a pre-order one more time, and have a new PS Plus by then. I just think that's the case. I mean, if that's the case, I don't see that being a tough idea at all. Hibbert, got it, 2-point shot. 3:54 to go in the first quarter. But we'll see. I mean, the PS5, my pudding, and the other two things have been on my huge mind this week, so far today. But it's going quite well. And a 2-point shot. 75 against Julius Randle. But it all depends, guys. I mean, I have to get through this Friday, but at least I don't have to worry about doing a 11 p.m. closer till July 3rd. But that would be 3:45 to 11. Since I do go back to work tomorrow in the morning from 8 to 1. Okay, you would get the PS4 for free. Really? I mean, so you wouldn't be able to have to pay cash, right? I mean, cash-wise, it all depends, I mean, for free, without paying an additional charge. I mean, we'll see. I just think it would make sense. It's stolen by Andre Iguodala. Here come the 96 Warriors. Got it, 2-point shot. It's now an 11-point lead. 18-7. By the 96 Warriors. Nice steal. Oh, okay. So if you were to give it the PS4, what would come in hand? Anything? I mean, please tell me there would be a couple investments down the road. I mean, I don't see that being a terrible idea. Clarkson. Opportunity? No. Rebound by Matt Sprites. Is it Barbosa? Will Barbosa get in the hands of it? No. Rebound by Nick Young. Browns find its good signature. Well, yeah, would he get a couple PS4 games to go along with it? Or what do you see that going? It's stolen by Barbosa. Curry. Sprites? No. Rebound by Nick Young. 2:14 to go in the first quarter. I don't know what happened right there. Not a clue. 2:08 to go in the first quarter. 0-13 Lakers need to get some scoring going right now. They were a little bit close yesterday. Just need to find that spark. Young. Got it. 3-point shot. So you can have the games. I got my PSN and things. Oh, okay. Well, would PS Plus be fittable? I mean, that's going to be the plan for before the time I buy the PS5 this year. Going into Christmas time. Barbosa. Nope. Rebound by Curry. Blocked. Here come the 0-13 Lakers. Young with the ball for them. The 0-13 Lakers right now. Gives it to Clarkson. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Looking for something. And a bounce. 0-13 Lakers will have the ball back. But it all depends. I just think $200 still seems reasonable. But by the time he gets that new battery in the mail, she'll be back in the chat with us, you guys. Which that won't be a problem at all. Well, we'll see what happens. Clarkson giving it out of his hand. Got it! 3-point shot. So Clarkson has 3 points and 1 assist. And that's only a 5-point lead for the 9-6 Warriors. Green on top of the key. Gives it to Andre Iguodala. 55 seconds to go in the first quarter in the chat. You guys get Isaiah News with us a little bit. I think the Isaiah Expo today, I just think they're doing a couple things so far today. It hasn't been a problem. Rebound by Son Livingston. Gives it to Matt Sprites. Got it. 2-point shot. 34 seconds to go in the first quarter. 0-13 Lakers trying to avoid the trailing on this one. That's how bad they want their first win today. They should have almost had it yesterday, but I did a new episode of BL3 last night. I gotta tell you, it was massive, very massive. Clarkson looking for it again. No. Found by Brandon Bass. Got it. 2-point shot. Second set points. Very good. Very good. Draymond Green. Got it. 2-point shot for him. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, guys, in the chat of the group, 9-6 Warriors 22, 0-13 Lakers 15. If you guys want to catch more 2K16 till I pick up The Last of Us 2 to pay the rest $48 or $50 this Friday at GameStop. Be sure to hit that red support button if you guys are new in the chat. Or not in the chat. Also smash the like button. Dead Side, my good man, how many likes do we have in the chat? Regardless.
We're 5-6 feet outside.
If you can tell me how many likes we have in the chat this morning, that'd be great. I mean, I got a little bit yesterday, last night, but it was good. There's also anyone in the chat that would love to follow me or like to follow me on Twitter. You guys can let me know. You can do so. That has a Facebook and also a Twitter account. You guys can do the same thing when we watch our videos in full. We like the videos in full, share them, tweet them out. Not spending any pizza or something that's vulnerable and being healthy by staying safe and whatnot. Man, shooting foul gets J.R. Smith. Oh, 1 like? Okay. It's not a bad idea. And if you guys want to choose to vote for the idol in the chat today, guys, and also tonight, let me know. So 9-6 Warriors go to the free throw line with 8:49 to go in the second quarter.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense
Well, you guys let me know. Atlanta's at 27. The greatest showman is at 12 by 15 margin. So going into GameStop this Friday, I'm very prepared going into it. Without a terrible location, I for one am going to be stopping in the AAA meeting with Drunken Uncle and actually Drunkle. Actually, call it Drunken Uncle. And no, those three are big fans of them. Pretty sure they have been very addicted to D&D with the Dungeons and Dragons, but I've never gotten a whole lot of it. To be honest, Robert Scare, nice stunt by Robert Scare for the 0-13 Lakers. Beautiful shot. Look at that. Boom Sakalaka from NBA Jam. Do you have anything for me, Dead Site? What do you think I should do this Friday? Because I do know Assassin's Creed Valhalla is too early to pre-order. Between it's coming out for PS4 and PS5, going into Christmas time. I mean, I'm leaning towards, I've got an inkling. I am leaning towards either pre-ordering Star Wars Squadrons on October 2nd, or I can do, I don't know, I can do Tony Hawk. First get a 1 and 2. And Rebound by Sean Livingston, but it all depends on what most of us think in the chat. But my opponent and I were talking a little bit about it this week, but we'll see. I have been thinking a little more this week, but it all depends. Okay, what kind of, that's a specific question. We'll get to that in a second. It's about Walmart related. Hold on. 7:25 to go in the second quarter. Kobe trying to get possession. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Kobe trying to get him some. No. Rebound by Matt Sprites. As far as the switch goes, it hasn't been that bad. Rebound by Julius Randle. Out of bounds. 9 and 6 Warriors get possession. I'm gonna go. I'm off till. Stephen Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. The Lakers also with a sub. Okay, there we go. But it all depends. I mean, first and foremost, you guys understand for sure that I am going to be picking up The Last of Us 2 first. Got a 3-point shot. Timeout, 0-13 Lakers. But I mean, The Last of Us 2 will be The Last of Us 2 will set out this game from the 3 to 4 days a week slot, and that would be 2K16. The other 4 games will stay right where they are, but it all depends. I mean, I just don't see any of the 4 other games on the schedule being replaced, which I don't see that happening. But I think we might be okay. We might be good, tremendous, heroic. But it all depends, really. But since we're getting down to big business, well, I don't see why not. Going into GameStop this Friday, picking up The Last of Us 2, putting in $20 from the trading credit from Skyrim to Cyberpunk. That will increase it to 30. And that will be coming out of not cash, but pretty much a credit card from an account from the bank. That will come out of that, but I've still got a lot of money to buy and get son of a bitch for the PS5. So there's a lot of tremendous on that for the record. I mean, transferring the information would be very simple. Very, very simple right now. And that's what I'm thinking. I mean, do you think training in, holding on to the information won't be a problem? That side? I mean, I don't see that being a big concern. 9-6 Warriors back with the ball. Bogut. Got it. 2-point shot. It's now a 13-point lead. 0-13 Lakers need to figure something out quick. And it's stolen by Klay Thompson. Curry. No. Rebound by Tomori Mozgov. Gives it to Russell. He's only had 3 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Kobe. I do what I need to do, exactly. I mean, I just don't think it'll be that bad of a smooth move going forward. Smith. That's why you guys are always right beside me. Love is always first, and you guys in the chat always tremendous in my top 4. Harrison Barnes gives it to Klay Thompson. Sprites. 8 seconds on the shot clock. We're gonna really give it to the ball. Barnes. Got it! He's tremendously got it. What a shot by Harrison Barnes. A 16-point lead for the 9-6 Warriors. On 13 Lakers need to have a lot of work to do than they did yesterday. And I know they will. Stolen by Andrew Bogut. Oh my goodness. Barnes. Barnes getting on top of it? No. Rebound by J.R. Smith. Mozgov only has 2 rebounds for the 0-13 Lakers. Russell trying to get tremendous help. Doesn't get a whole lot. Russell shooting foul against Steph Curry. It's a tremendous opportunity for the 0-13 Lakers to get back into this. See how it helps them. Okay, that side, take it away. Keep up the good work. I always do for you guys of the Iamacreator group in the chat, so it's not a problem. But keep up the good work, buddy. This is the first one. We'll get to Isaiah News in just a second. But alright. Caption, commentary. Okay. It's time for some Isaiah News, guys. We'll get to some of it in a second. Miss both. Oh, wow. 9-6 Warriors have a tremendous opportunity to keep it going. Curry. Got it. 2-point shot. Now an 18-point lead. Harrison Barnes is at 10 points. Wow. Kobe's only at 2 points, so he really needs to step it up for the 0-13 Lakers right now. 4:28 to go in the second quarter. Gets it to Randall, gets rid of it to Mozgov. Mozgov maybe? Got it. There you go. Good response. Good, tremendous response right there this morning, guys. But thank you, Dead Sight. Keep up the good work. Barnes. No. Russell with the rebound. Randall. He's trying to get something out of his bag. Gives it to Russell. Gives it to Smith. Blocking foul against Harrison Barnes. With about 3:54 to go in the second quarter. So we have some big stuff that we have to get to right now. So let's get right to it. Today is June 17th, 2020. So let's get right to it this morning today, guys. Hold on. Nick Young went on top of the key. Roy Hibbert with getting the ball back. Smith looking for another shot. Got it! 3-point shot. Actually, 2-point shot, excuse me. Good job by J.R. Smith. First 2 points, 2 rebounds. Keep it a 9-6 Warriors with the 0-13 Lakers at bay. Trying to get their first win this morning. Got it, 2-point shot. Klay Thompson, Join Clarkson, 3 points, 1 assist. 0-13 Lakers now had to score some points, now had to get some wins in the chat as well. Clarkson, trying to get there. Smith, gets rid of it again. Gives it to Nick Young. No. Rebound by Steph Curry, and no. Misses it. Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Nick Young only has 3 points, 2 rebounds. 2:48 to go in the second quarter. Isaiah News will be in just a second. There happens to be a timeout or something. Smith. Back to Nick Young. Young for a chance. No. Rebound by Andrew Bogut. No 3-point shots by the 0-13 Lakers. Young only has 3 points. Got it. 2-point shot. Beautiful. Not a tremendous shot. Hold on, guys. It's now an 18-point lead. On 13 Lakers, they know how to score points. They better score them now. As good as they can. Hibbert. Clarkson. Gives it to Smith. Smith. And no, Andrew Bogut with the rebound. Barbosa. Curry. Got it! 2-point shot. Beautiful. It's now a 20-point lead. Not what the 0-13 Lakers were expecting already. Oh, wow. Smith. Gives it back to Roy Hibbert. 9 seconds on the shot clock. They need to get rid of it quick. Smith. Got it. There you go. There you go. 3-point shot. There you go. We'll get some lucky things in just a second, guys, in the chat, of the idea news of the group. Ungala. No. Rebound by Roy Hibbert. A chance for an opportunity for the 0-13 Lakers to get cover some ground. Hibbert. And stolen by Andrew Bogut again. Blocking foul by J.R. Smith. Well, alright, guys. No dilly-dally. Okay, 2 hours ago, according to Animal Crossing, they announced a KFC has opened a new location. 15 seconds ago in the second quarter. We'll get to it in a second. Hibbert only has 2 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. 51 seconds ago in the second quarter. In the chat today. 3-second violation. Oh, 9 and 6 boys don't have the ball. According to Jordan Orleman, goes on to say KFC is expanding into a digital realm, starting with Animal Crossing. The fast food chain revealed the news in a post on the KFC Philippines Facebook account, where you can see one of the fully kitted out diner, and the company's extremely convincing digital Colonel Sanders cosplay. Well, that's neat. The detail on display is tremendous, including plates with bars and buckets, menu items adorned on easels, and even condiments on the tables. Condiments on the tables look... I'm pretty sure that will look safe. Nice shot! Back to a 20-point lead as the 9 and 6 are taking the 0-13 Lakers to school. Oh, wow. And a timeout by the 0-13 Lakers. Let's see how they want to handle the situation right now. 0-13 Lakers have been having a terrible time in the first half. According to Ungeek, the promotion arrives thanks to a collaboration between KFC, which is Kentucky Fried Chicken, and advertising firm Ogilvy, and the island will have an accessible area where Colonel Sanders stores his secret 11 herbs and spices. Oh, that's nice. According to Facebook posts, KFC Philippines will be opening KFC-themed island to the public. If you manage to get in, Colonel Sanders will be hiding somewhere, and if you manage to hunt him down... Hold on. And a backcourt violation. What is going on with the 0-13 Lakers this morning? They were trying to get a little shooting range, but a backcourt violation won't solve much of anything right now. That is ridiculous right there. 32 seconds ago in the second quarter. Ogala. No, rebound by Clarkson. There you go. Clarkson only has 3 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. No 0-13 Lakers need to start marking. Young. Young's trying to get there. And no, rebound by Andrew Ogala. 8 seconds to go in the second quarter. Oh my goodness. Got it! 2-point shot. Now a 22-point lead. 0-13 Lakers, if they're in trouble, they have to get shooting going. Young. No. And that'll be the end of the second half to the third quarter. At the end of the second quarter to halftime, guys, 9-6 Warriors 46. 0-13 Lakers 24. Right now it's a 22-point lead going into the third quarter for the 9-6 Warriors right now in the season. If you hunt Colonel Sanders on Animal Crossing for KFC, guys, you'll receive a code to redeem a free 8-piece bucket. Sadly for us outside the country, that only applies at stores in the Philippines. There will be a daily queue to require the doo-doo code and get into the island, which will be open from today, June 17th, until next Monday, June 22nd. Now KFC having that, I don't see that being a problem at all. I mean, having a Kentucky Fried Chicken restaurant, that'd be good. That'd be good for Animal Crossing. As far as new investments go, we have some stuff that are coming out soon, and that would be let me see. For PC people, for computers, they'll be getting Pamela and Karma, I would think. For PC, you guys will have L1's Legacy and L1's Journey of a Gladiator. That'll be not bad. For PC, PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch, Namco Museum Volume 2 will be coming out tomorrow for the Switch. It all depends what kind of games that are going to be. I mean, I would know maybe a little bit. Just a little bit. But having Namco Museum Volume 2, that'll be nice. That'll be nice, guys. But I have the very first one on the Switch. Not the other. Ratchet & Clank will feature a playable... Hey, Celix! What's up, buddy? How you doing? I was going to a playable character for Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart for the PS5, but Celix says, have you ever played Dead by Daylight? No. I have not. But how is Dead by Daylight? I mean, I've heard not that bad of good things, not bad things, but I've heard there's been some good things on the review. Maybe it's not an 8 out of 10 or an 8.5 out of 10. That would be my guess. But how are you today, buddy? Long time no see. According to Zolan Ollerman, goes on to state the mysterious female Lombax from the PS5 Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart trailer will be a playable character in the game, apparently. And Cinematic Games confirmed the news on Twitter, posting a picture of the as-of-yet unnamed character, noting that you will play as Ratchet and a mysterious female Lombax. That'll be good. So start the third quarter. And a 2-point shot, he's got it. It's now a 24-point lead. 0-13 Lakers need to start shooting now. Russ only has 3 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Smith for the opportunity was the key. Gets it to Colby. Colby does got Monsters there. Mozgov's trying to get there. Smith. But Dead by Daylight, no, I have not. But that is not that bad of a question, though, to be honest. Bogut. Bogut doesn't know. I don't think he knows how to shoot a 2-point shot. Rebound by Randall. Mozgov trying to get an opportunity for the 0-13 Lakers. They need a lot of shooting right now in the third quarter. 2-point shot. Got it. There you go. John Smith had 7 points, 2 rebounds. That's beautiful. There you go. But it is good to see you back in the chat of the Iamacreator community, Celix. Barnes. No, rebound by Julius Randle. 7 points, 2 rebounds for J.R. Smith. The 0-13 Lakers, they need to keep on shooting more than that. Russell does not. Gives it to Kobe. Looking for a 3-point shot. Got it! There you go! Kobe's at 5 points. Beautiful. That's why no one's dangerous to be inside the game. But thank you for the questions, Alex. We had Dead by Daylight. I have not ever played it. But I'm pretty sure there might have been a couple of good things about the game. But, I don't know exactly. I don't know much about the game for sure. But it all depends. But I do know I am picking up The Last of Us 2 at GameStop this Friday, and then putting a smart pre-order coming up. Smith. Back to Kobe. Back to Randall. Randall. No. Rebound by Andrew Bogut. And a one-handed dunk again. 23-point lead. Not giving the 0-13 Lakers any help. Hamilton Barnes is at 12 points, 1 rebound. Russell has 3 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists right now. It's not been going that easy for the 0-13 Lakers right now. Randall. Randall trying to get there. Russell does not. What is going on with the 0-13 Lakers? I mean, they have been playing a couple of close games, but they haven't been getting that close enough. No, rebound by Trevor Mozgov. Kobe's at 5 points, 1 assist. 5:42 to go in the third quarter. Randall. Randall trying to get on top of him. He does not. Randall back to Randall. Smith on top of the key. Got it! There you go. There you go. Another 3-point shot by Smith. 10 points, 2 rebounds. Timeout, 9-6 Warriors. So according to in cinematic games, guys, so for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart for PS5 next year, you'll be able to play as Ratchet and a mysterious female Lombax in Rift Apart's campaign. So according to in cinematic games on Twitter, it was on stage, play as Ratchet and a mysterious new female Lombax from another dimension. So between those two, that'll be exciting. The internet took a sign almost immediately to this new hero, who wields a hammer and dons a pair of flight goggles, I would think, with some doubling her Rossetti or something like that. But that's the one. And in lieu of a confirmed name, she appears to Clank as he is flung into one of the game's Tiddler rifts and reacts over questioning who. When Clank asks where series protagonist Ratchet is. In that sense, it's suggested that inside of this particular multiverse, which appears to be doomed, she is the hero. So Rossetti would be the name. Okay. Kind of like a little bit of a morph of... Got it! 3-point shot. 5:09 to go in the third quarter. What's going on, Lloyd? That would be the rumored name. Rossetti. Smith. And no. Wait a minute. Randall does have it. Thought it was going to be a different steal. Colby. And nope. Rebound by Hamilton Barnes is having a pretty good game. Thompson. Got it! 2-point shot again. Oh, wow. 25-point lead. 0-13 Lakers, they're not supposed to be playing around. 4:30 to go in the third quarter. They haven't been scoring a lot of points, but they haven't gone much there. Smith. Back to Smith. Giving a shot to Kobe again. And no, rebound by Draymond Green. But how are you today, Lloyd? Got it again! 27-point lead. Oh my goodness. Well, the 0-13 Lakers tried to play a couple close games this week, but they haven't gotten a lot of it, to be honest. Randall, no. Kobe for a shot, no. What is going on with the 0-13 Lakers today, guys? They haven't been scoring a lot of points at all. And another 2-point shot. What a shot by the 9-6 Warriors. 29-point lead. Colby's trying to get some help. He's trying to get some help, guys. Back to Russell. And it's stolen by Steph Curry. Balanced play by Curry. Barnes. And no, rebound by Kobe Bryant. Russell only has 3 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists right now. All 13 Lakers have a lot of work to do right now. Kobe. No. Episode 2/42. Okay, I don't know why you typed that, but okay. Thompson. And it's blocked. Randall with the block. Russell. Trying to get the 2:45 to go in the third quarter. 13 Lakers need to do something. They got to do something out of their ass right now. Randall. Russell. Scare gets it. Randall and Russell got it. There you go. 5 points for him. For the 0-13 Lakers. They need to do a lot more than that. And they better hope to. They better hope the fucking 9-6 Warriors blink. Kobe's only at 5 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. 2:10 to go in the third quarter. So having a female linebacks, guys, that's going to be interesting. Interesting to see how that's going to play out. Smith blocked, Randall, and a stolen by Draymond Green. Draymond Green with an absolute brilliant steal. Man, 49 to go in the third quarter. Sprite. No, rebound by Robert Scare. 42 from Borderlands 3. Yes, that's what I was thinking too. That came out of last night. It was tremendous. It was really good last night. Russell. Shooting foul against Draymond Green. 0-13 Lakers with an opportunity. So that'll be great. Having a female linebacks trying to take over Ratchet. We also have Sony's Days of Play sale ends today as well. So there's I'm pretty sure there's some things that are on there. Spider-Man Miles Morales is PS5's biggest sell. Oh my. Pokemon Smile, a 2-pricing Pokemon app announced. According to those Skeebles, guys, we'll get to the interesting fact in a second. Makes a second, 63-36 right now, by 27. Minute 26 to go in the third quarter. A lot more shooting needs to be done by the 0-13 Lakers. And they'll have that chance, rebound by Nick Young. Russell at 7 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Backcourt violation again. Oh, wow. 0-13 Lakers is not having a well-deserved plan already. They are not. They haven't been getting that big of a scoreboard the last couple of days. So they haven't started much of anything. Not exactly. Really, no. 58 seconds go in the third quarter. Barnes gives it to Matt Sprites. Got it, 2-point shot. Back to a 29-point lead. Get to Pokemon News in a second. Down by 29 by the 9-6 Warriors. They need to get some scoring now. Young does not. Back to Clarkson. Clarkson maybe. And a blocking foul by Matt Sprites. Not a chance for the 9-6 0-13 Lakers to get something. And they're hoping to. Coming out of Jordan Clarkson. So according to those Skeebles, guys, Pokemon Smile is a new mobile app that uses AR to make two brushing more fun for children. It's free And it's out now on Apple and Android. Okay. Depends what that's going to be about, for sure. Makes the first one. Good job. Good job. 0-13 Lakers need to have some more on that on their side. They want their first win today. New Pokemon Snap announced as well. Hold on. I'll look at that in a second. Makes it second. 65-38. 96 Warriors looking to continue their blowout. Clarkson has 5 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. 29 seconds to go in the third quarter. Barbosa got it. Back to a 29-point lead. 96 Warriors like, nope, we're getting our lead up there. Making the 0-13 Lakers pay for it. Young trying to get there. Shooting foul gets Andre Ugala. Not a chance, not a shot for the 0-13 Lakers on the free throw line. Check it out one more time. New Pokemon Snap, guys. A new version of the classic N64 Pokemon photograph game. But I don't know if that was in the N64 opportunity. Has been announced. The game is currently in development for the Switch, and it's listed as coming soon. According to the end slate of today's Pokemon Presents broadcast, it's like second right now, 67-40. 0-13 Lakers trying to get themselves out of this. They're hoping to if they keep on scoring. 7 seconds to go in the third quarter. Barbosa. 3 seconds to go in the third quarter. Barbosa. No. Now it'll be the end of the third quarter. The game is being developed by Bandai Namco. Oh, okay. At the end of the third quarter, guys, 9-6 Warriors 67, 0-13 Lakers 40. Going into the fourth quarter with a 27-point lead, belonging to the 9-6 Warriors to the fourth quarter. So the description, according to per Pokemon Company, guys, the new Pokemon Snap game for the Nintendo Switch system is based on its namesake, which was first released by the Nintendo 64 console back in 1999. This game will take trainers on an adventure to unknown islands, overflowing with natural sights, such as jungles and beaches. I'm pretty sure that'll be good and advertisable, since it's coming soon for the Switch. I mean, do I want to grab it sometime? We'll see. Brandon Bass trying to get some help, does not. Brown. One of the two Browns in session. What about the other Brown? No. Rebound by Brandon Bass. Does it get there? Yes! Got it. Brandon Bass for a 2-point shot. So it's the 9-6 Warriors what he thinks of him. There you go. He's at 4 points, 2 rebounds. 0-13 Lakers need to do a lot of that inside the fourth quarter. Barbosa. There's an 11-cent shooting foul against Brown. 9-6 Warriors will get their shot at the free throw line. 8:24 to go in the fourth quarter. Well, they can research various Pokemon in their natural habitats. They will take photos to make their very own in-game Pokemon photo decks. All while discovering new, never before seen Pokemon expressions and behaviors. The new Pokemon Snap website, guys, clarifies that the game will include deserts, jungles, and more. It further confirms that Pokemon from multiple generations will appear in the game as well. So that'll be coming out for the Switch soon, and that'll be coming out soon. Do I want to buy it sometime? Maybe. We'll see. That's tough. Young, and it's blocked. And a bounce. 0-13 Lakers get a rebound shot. So yeah, you've got that coming out for the Switch very soon. I probably will look into it, but I'll probably look into some of that before I start buying it. Brown. And nope, rebound by Izeli. Under 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 9-6 Warriors, we're going to time the screws to the 0-13 Lakers. Under go on top of the key. We're going to see what the other man's going to do for serve. Livingston. Got it, 2-point shot. 7:37 to go in the fourth quarter. 28-point lead for the 9-6 Warriors. Well, if you're a winless team like the 0-13 Lakers are, you need to do a lot of shooting and get a lot of wins in your ballot. And you're dead right now. Young. Young's trying to get some. He does. He's got it. 7 points, 2 rebounds for Nick Young. So he can keep himself inside the paint. Keeping the pressure on the 9-6 Warriors right now. Iamacreator. No. Rebound by Brendan Bass. Another shot for the 9-6 Warriors. That's for the 0-13 Lakers. Excuse me. Brown. Under 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Gives it to Young. Does not. Back to Brown. Brendan Bass with something to give up to. And he does. Got it. Brendan Bass is like 6 points, 3 rebounds. Not bad of a shot by Brendan Bass. Timeout 9-6 Warriors. If you guys want to, if you guys have a computer, tablet, or a phone, you guys can type in with. For the internet, you guys can type in the website www.iamacreatorcommunity.com /Iamacreator. You guys can sign up at any time if you like. There's no charges, there's no problemo on that, and you guys can see what you guys think in the chat. You guys will get BL3 tonight. See what we're adding up to. I mean, we might be adding something great going into tonight. I mean, last night's episode was really good. But we're seeing if we can try to expand it tonight. See what we can do and see what we can possibly do. But it all depends. Substitutions for the 0-13 Lakers. They have Smith, Kobe, Russell, Julius Randle come back. Well, Julius Randle hasn't been doing too bad for his rebounds. He had 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Coming out of the break. Green. Thompson back in possession. Rebound by D'Angelo Russell. Let's go offense, 2 points, 3 rebounds. 0-13 Lakers need to get up there. 6:17 to go in the fourth quarter. Kobe. Trying to get himself and trying to get him some for the top of the key. 6:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Back to Russell. Back to Kobe again. Kobe. Has he got it? Yes, he does. He does get a 3-point shot. Under 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. There you go. 0-13 Lakers trying to make it last with the 9-6 Warriors right now. It's going 70-49 at this point. Sprites. And a shooting foul and 2-point shot by the 9-6 Warriors. Give a deficit prize.
You've been through it and you know firsthand. And it's not just the back-to-back games, Kevin. It's the 4 games in 5 nights or the 7 and 10 days. The league office knows the NBA is at their best.
But it's all good, guys. Right now it's 73-49. By 24 by the 9-6 Warriors. 0-13 Lakers looking to keep their shooting going. Shot shooting foul against Draymond Green. 0-13 Lakers won't have that shot. Well, Brandon only has 6 rebounds, 2 assists so far, guys. So apparently.
big show of faith on their part.
We're going to try to create a little distance of 5:27 in the fourth quarter. Smash the like button for shooting, guys, inside of the Iamacreator group. See if there's anything we can continue to hope for on that. Randall.
And the first one at the
there you go. Have mercy with the first point.
With deeper pockets, but never one to splurge. His father taught him well. I mean, his rookie year, he drove the family hand-me-down. He bought his next car used, so his focus...
Harry Potter covered saying Starbucks cups are here. Huh. Pokemon Cafe. I don't know much about that, but with the Pokemon game coming to the Switch, maybe this year, or by next year, that'll be good. See where it adds up with. Calling in a photo deck or something to take pictures on it. Stolen by Trevor Mozgov. Gives it to Russell. Greg Smith, 5:11 to go in the fourth quarter. Kobe. Trying to keep it cool, trying to keep it the balance. Back to Kobe. Back to Russell. Russell for a chance. No. Under 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. On 13 Lakers trying to keep themselves in bay. Trying to take on Curry. And then stolen by Randall. Kobe with 8 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Russell. Russell trying to get a little hurt. Russell got it. Perfect. Right now it's an 11-3 run. 0-13 Lakers trying to balance their ass back in it. But the 9-6 Warriors are hoping not to be less determined. Thompson with the ball in check. Bugalo. Back in Sesson. For a shot, no. Rebound by Kobe. That's 9 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. On 13 Lakers can smell it. Kobe. Trying to get out of there. Gives it to Smith. Smith getting there. And Matt Sprites with the steal. Curry. Gala. No. Shooting Falcons, Kobe. 9-6 Warriors with an opportunity to get their bound going. The 3:42 to go in the fourth quarter. So far today in the chat. Huh. Next, the first one, not a bad idea.
Entered this league as an athlete with raw skill, and bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last. That one falls, so he hits both.
Right now, it's 75-53 right now. Don't worry about the motorcycle out there, guys. There's been a couple of them. And it comes inside the chat, or outside the chat in the background. Brown Kobe trying to get there. For the 0-13 Lakers, trying to get some help again. Smith does not. Gives it to Russell. Russell with some help. Shooting foul against Curry. The 0-13 Lakers have another shot at the free throw line. So. See what it comes down to. If the 0-13 Lakers want more, if they can. Russell for the shot, makes the first one.
The Warriors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in.
For any particular moment, keeping it at bay a little bit. Makes a second, right now 75-55 by 20. By the 9-6 Warriors, 3:19 to go in the fourth quarter. And it's stolen by Russell. We're going to have a shot. And he does, 2-point shot, beautiful. The other one, Russell at 13 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. for the 0-13 Lakers after that steal. 9-6 Warriors, we're going to get something happening right now. And they do. Curry for 2-point shot. Timeout. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Not that much to have any confession in between it. So you guys are getting BL3 tonight. I think I might be at Subway later as well. Maybe for a couple hours or something. Since I go back tomorrow and then, well, my love and I wanted to call last night for nearly an hour, but apparently we only talked about a couple things, but, it was okay. It's been 10:82 since Phil and I have been together at the same time today as well. Wait a second. Yeah, 10:82. Yeah, she misses me being down there, misses anywhere where I'm at, and, you know, when it comes to walking exercises, be inside of the house, or anything. I pretty much miss the same thing, but the PS5 has also been the top priority going into for the holidays this year. So I went to Walmart for over 3 years, and, you know, other things. Stolen by Steph Curry. 2:45 to go in the fourth quarter. 9-6 Warriors are not going to light anything up. Rebound by Andrew Bogut. Gives it back to Klay Thompson. Russell for a steal. Trying to get over Curry. Recent foul against D'Angelo Russell. 2:31 to go in the fourth quarter. For the 0-13 Lakers, they're not really supposed to get some of that done. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Barnes with the opportunity there. Curry, and it's blocked. Now the 0-13 Lakers will have something to say about that. Yeah, they will have something to say on that. 2:24 to go in the fourth quarter. Kobe, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Trying to think of something for the 0-13 Lakers. Smith, the top of the key. Doesn't get much to help in trying to get to. Russell, does not. Back to Smith, back to Russell. Russell for a chance. No. Rebound by Andrew Bogut. 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Yeah, the 0-13 Lakers have been playing some close games, but they haven't been getting any wins. They have been having zero so far in the series. Curry got it. 2-point shot. 22-point lead. Curry's at 17 points. Gets to Russell. We're gonna see what he can do with that. Back to Kobe. Trying to keep his duty on tech. It's not forced by anything. Russell does not. Kobe for a shot. And rebound by Andrew Bogut. 9-6 Warriors, we're going to finalize their deal and finalize their destiny right now. I mean, as of right now this morning. Going to finalize their game. Curry gives it to Draymond Green. No. Rebound by Mozgov. That's right, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. All 13 Lakers haven't had a lot of stealing success. Not a lot. Back to Russell. 47 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Back to Kobe again. Back to Randall. And no. And I think the Lakers might be going down to 0-14 this season. I mean, they've had a 0-13 Lakers have had a blowout in the third quarter. Not that much in the second quarter, though. Got it, 2-point shot, 24-point lead. And I think it will be the last chance for the 0-13 Lakers this morning. See if they can get the final points up to date. If they can. But the Mozgov out of bounds, and that'll be it for the 0-13 Lakers. 9-6 Warriors just need to keep the ball in session. I think that's what they'll do. You guys can also consider yourself this morning, you guys consider yourself news. That's a little bit of Pokemon news this morning. Scale only has 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Barbosa. Scale for steal. Hita will not. And the Lakers will go down to 0-14 as the Warriors go up to 10-6 of the season. Final score 81-57. Well, the Lakers haven't won a game yet. I don't know if they will. We also have Pokemon Presents the Full Soul. Cafe makes official trailer, and other site release date announcement. It all depends where it may lead to. Let me check this out real quick. Oh, it's a tactical RPG horror game. Okay. So that'll be coming out on July 28th for PC, Xbox One, and PS4. But it'll also be announced to the Switch as well. I don't know if I'm going to buy that. There's some big things going in for this Friday at GameStop that I for one will be containing this year for this Friday for, so we will be very prepared for it, as the Lakers are now 0-14. I mean, for now they are. Not a single game won for them. Not really even close. Not even close. The Lakers are now 0-14. The only winless team in the series, guys. Not a single win, but losses all the way. The only problem for the 0-14 Lakers, they haven't won a game, for sure. Simulate that. As far as the other, we have the Pacers swapping a scale up to 12-2 over the Wizards, dropping to 4-7 in Washington. Final score 77-68 by 9 points. Not to be outdone, the Hawks survive a scale up to 12-4 over the Celtics, down to 8-6 in Atlanta, Georgia. 89-79 by 10 points. Tremendous game between these both teams, but the Grizzlies win by 4, up to 7-8 of the season over the Mavs, dropping to 7-8. And Memphis 75-71 by 4 points. Clippers win by 21, up to 8-6. Hold on, let me see. Down the bond, thank you, sir. I'll check that out on Twitter after I'm done with this. Over the Nuggets, down to 7-8 in Denver, Colorado. Hold on. Big Cow, how you doing? 99-78, the final by 21. Bulls win by 20, up to 8-5. Over the Blazers, down to 9-7. In Portland, Oregon. 104-84 by 20 points as well. We'll simulate that as well. Yeah, the Lakers are now 0-14. As the other teams go, we have the 12-3 Hornets. They've been improving up to 12-3. Over the Wizards, down to 4-8 in Charlotte, 83-77 by 6. Magic win by 9, up to 4-11. Over the Knicks, down to 4-12. In Orlando, Florida, 101-92 by 9, excuse me. Sixers get the 4th win, up to 4-12. Over the Celtics in Boston, down to 8-7. 88-82 by 6 points as well. The Heat move up to 9-5. Over the Pistons, down to 7-8 in Detroit. 85-73 besides the Capitol at 12. The Raptors played a huge game, up to 7-9. Upset the Cavaliers, down to 11-4 in Toronto. 107-105 through overtime. Tremendous game though. The Grizzlies win by 5, up to 8-8. Even over the Rockets, down to 10-5 in Houston. 96-91 by 5 points as well. The Bucks win by 23, up to 5-10. settling the score over the Kings down to 6-10 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96-73 by 20 points to final. Hawks continue to improve their balance up to 13-4 over the T-Wolves down to 9-6 in Minnesota. 101-76 by 25 points. Thunder, not to be outdone, went by 12 up to 9-7 over the Nets down to 7-8 in OKC. 103-91 by 12 points, scoring over 100 points on that. Spurs went by 9 up to 7-8 over the 7-9 Mavs as we speak. San Antonio 80-71 by 9 points. Suns went by 15 up to 7-8 over the Pelicans down to 9-6 in Phoenix. 85-70 by 15 as well. Clippers won by 7 up to 9-6 over the Jazz down to 4-10. The 10th loss have down to 4-10 for the 4-10 Jazz of the season. And LA 103-96 by 7. Simulate that. As far as the other teams go, we have the no simulation on that. Simulate that as well. As we have a tremendous game between both teams. The Hornets are just pounding the side of the schedule as the Hornets are now 13-3. Playing a huge game over the Cavs, down to 11-5. Final score in Charlotte, 89-88. Cavs are now down to 11-5 this season, but the Hornets up to 13-3. They're playing tremendous basketball in Charlotte or on the road. So proud for them. Magic went by 17 up to 5-11 over the Bucks down to 5-11 in Orlando. 105-88 by 17. Celtics up to 9-7 by 4 over the Wizards down to 4-9 in Boston. 90-86 the final. The Knicks get their 5th win by 9 up to 5-12 over the Heat down to 9-6 in New York City. Between 11-9 with that and DC of Washington. 103-94 by 9. The Rockets survived the scare up by overtime by 4 points, up to 11-5 for the Rockets over the Sixers down to 4-13. Final score 110 in Houston, 110-106 by 4 points. Tremendous game too. The Pacers improved to 13-2. Surprising the Bulls down to 8-6 in Indiana. 94-85. The Pacers are now 13-2 this season. Very good record, to say the least. The Grizzlies up to 9-8. By 18 over the Hawks down at 13-5. And Memphis 99-81 by 18 points as well. Tremendous for any big board. The Thunder excuse up to 10-7 over the Pistons down to 7-9 in OKC. 94-89 by 5 points as well for anything forward. The Spurs going up to 8-8 even of the season over the Nuggets down to 7-9 of the season in Denver. 99-73 by 26 points the final. The Suns went by 10 up to 8-8 even over the Warriors down to 10-7. 89-79 by 10 points as well. Kings go up to 7-10 by 8 points over the T-Wolves down to 9-7 in Sacramento. 81-73 by 8 points as well. And the Clippers. Sinatra, how you doing? He knows how to keep his ass out of trouble. Keeps up the good work at the same time with the fight supremacy. As good as it could be for tonight. That'll be starting around 5:30, so we'll see how things go. Up to 10-6 over the Pelicans down to 9-7. Good game though. 87-71 by 16. So next time, I don't know if there would be. It will be the 0-14 Lakers. So I'm the point one to take on the 9-7 Blazers. See what comes down to it. As far as the other teams go, we have the 7-9 Raptors visiting the 4-9 Wizards in Washington. Brandon Beal and John Wall. 11-5 Cavs will be hosting the 7-8 Nets in Cleveland. LeBron James, Tristan Thompson, Kyrie Irving as well. See how that leads up. 7-9 Nuggets taking on the 7-9 Mavericks in Dallas. Then Nowitzki, Deron Williams, 8-8 Spurs. Even hosting the 13-5 Tremendous, 13-5 Atlanta Hawks. Al Horford and Jeff Teague. That should be great. 9-7 Pelicans taking on the 4-10 Jazz in Utah. Gordon Hayward and Gilbert as well. 10-7 Warriors hosting the 7-10 Kings. DeMarcus Cousins and Rajon Rondo. He's playing for plenty of teams in the National Basketball Association. See how that leads. But alrighty guys, that's going to do it for me this morning. Hold on a second. Yeah, that'll do it for me this morning, guys. If you guys want to catch a little more of 2K16, so I pick up The Last of Us 2 since I go back tomorrow from work for 8 to 1. By the time I pick up The Last of Us 2 at GameStop on Friday, and the game will set out 2K16 for 3 to 4 days a week for the slot. So be sure to hit that red support button if you guys are new in the chat, so we can try to get not that bad of a evolution. Also smash the like button, tweet them out, say a comment, type it in guys, stay connected, and to a playlist. If there's also anyone that has a Facebook and a Twitter account, you could do so by typing in on Twitter, adding me. We can add anybody on the Iamacreator group if you guys want to or need to. We'll be watching our videos in full. Like the videos, share them, tweet them out, add them to a playlist. If there's anybody you know, go right ahead. But tonight, but also tonight, guys, you guys about Borderlands 3. Seeing what we can do after we did last night. Depending if we can get a little more lucky, or we can try to see what happens. You guys want to vote for the idol? You guys can vote Alain or the Greatest Showman. Alain's at 27. The Greatest Showman's at 12. But I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I want to say thank you, Lloyd. Good to see you back, Celix. Keep up the good work, and keep up the good work, Deadside, as I always do as well. So tonight, you guys have Borderlands 3, and then after I get off at 1 tomorrow, you guys have Final Fantasy VII Remake by then. That's every Thursday and Friday, every week. But alrighty, guys. Thank you guys for watching, for being entertained, being patient for any seating area. When it comes to the series for 2K16, it could be tomorrow, but I highly doubt it. I hope you all enjoyed. Be good to one another, guys. Be kind to one another, and love one another. Amen. As Christians, keep paying it forward and being rewarded. Never ask for support back. And no unsupport either. Till next time, this is signing off. This is AD signing off. Have a good morning. I'll see you guys tonight for BL3. And I'll see you guys in the next one.